Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call ARCEUS. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. Or this little one, the Hispanic one. What is thy name? There are some who call me Tim. All is correct and as it should be. Flow. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Flow. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Hello? What's going on? My cell phone. My Galaxy S22 Plus. Jesus? Is that you? Man, that's so cool. Alright, happy Monday, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to our new series, Pokemon Legends Arceus. I've been calling him Arceus for so long that I forget that it's actually Arc. You know, like the Ark of the Covenant. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Oh. Are you alive, my boy? Little critters. My little friends. Where am I? Washed up on the beach. You gave me quite a shock, falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, so you understand. Come now, who in the world does that? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? Not that I know of, man. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Goodness. Oh yes, Rowlet. Woo! Plish Plash. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you would appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. Good, yeah. Alright, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? I'm Flo. Oh, so you're called Flo. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I'm something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these three. Oh, blast and bother! My darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you three, wait! Okay, alright, like I said before, this is Pokemon Legends Arceus. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I am going to be finding a way to, you know, make these uploads good. Hey, oh, what is that? Is that my Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus? Investigate. Bro, look at it. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this ARC phone, and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. Yeah, you got it, Arceus. You got it, God. I got you. You know, your faithful servant. But yes, I'm trying to figure out a good way to upload the videos and what parts that they will be uploaded in. So, for now, I will be just going through the intro of the game, and from there we will see what the best upload schedule is. Sigh, alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now, that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Cyndaquil! That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Oshawott, my boy! The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Push Splash! Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Hands you a Pokeball. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. You obtain 50. Damn, usually you only get like 5. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. So is that how it works? I always thought that they like turned into light or energy or something, I don't know. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Alright, Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down ZR to take aim. Keep moving as you can do so. Alright. Plus, release the ZR button to throw the Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you might be able to catch it. If you've readied a Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel the throw. Okay, cool. Okay, first one up. Boom, caught the first one. Cyndaquil. Oh, wonderful, you've caught a Pokemon. It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Flo. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Fearful? Why would I be afraid? One, two, three. Got him. I can hardly believe it, Flo. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo, indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? What do you mean we? You're not even doing anything, bro. You're just standing there. Oh! Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Oh, I can't go 3 for 3, I see. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. I was gonna say, like, bro. Okay. I was gonna say, if he jumps out, I'm gonna get him again. Alright, buddy. Old Leventon. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. God told them. But I must say, Flo, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Oh! Take a look at my Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an ARC phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Oh, I see. Yep, just like every other Pokemon game. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? Yeah, you convince me. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Well, this is fun. Bro, you might want to stand up straight. He's got that hunchback. Oh. Ah, a space-time rift. Yes, I've seen these before. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Thanks, buddy. Oh, yeah. It's like a Minecraft village. It's set up just the way. Alright, peaceful, I see. Not much going on. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people in the Galaxy Expedition team. This road we're on now is known to locals as Canella Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet and not many to do it. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to something. You're talking too fast, man. Now the impressive building up ahead of us is the Galaxy Hall. Okay. All these people were talking about me as we went by. Oh, botheration. I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered an escaped Pokemon. Yes, bleh. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Ooh. Oh. Yes, Jesus, what is it? Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. Oh, okay. Alright, minus button to access the map. You can consult the map for your guidance, okay. You'll also see guidance markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. Alright, thank you. So run up here. Oh, a little bridge. Okay, with the stream. Water wheels, it's nice. Oh, this must be the Wallflower. Hi, how you doing? What? You just saw me. Don't look at me like that. Well, now aren't you awfully oh wait, hold on, let's... Well, now aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower is for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Ah. Okay, Benny. Disrespectful. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be minced meat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Mm-hmm. Perhaps you've met Professor Laventon? He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago and had to take to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. Akari? Akari? Yeah. Akari says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor! But everything will be quite alright now. Flo here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. What? She doesn't seem very happy. Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Cylene's permission. I'll allow it. Dun-dun-dun. Captain Cylene! Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of the Galaxy Team's Survey Corps. You may call me Cylene. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Really? I was looking at it earlier, I looked like I was 8. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us, without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Alright, whatever you say. Silly. Silly. Yeah. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation, eh? Benny, old chum. The usual potato mochi, if you please. But make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Old fart. Professor Lavington, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Ah, well, you know of that great hole in the sky? The one people call the space-time rift? The one our new friend fell right out of it. Yeah, so I'm from the future, bro. You can't be serious. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. Hisui, that there are, in the grass and forest, by water, or whatever they like. Our job is to survey course to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. I don't know, man. But that's where Flo will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard time catching even 1 when wild Pokemon come after us. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokédex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Wait. We're gonna rein in the stress eating of the captain soon enough. Gotcha. Now have your fill, Flo. Thank you. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Flo has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Flo's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Flo, was it? For tonight at least, we'll provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters here. But if you fail to pass the trial we will put you on tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Oh. Ew. Thanks. Thanks, Late. Look, I look shocked. Captain Silene's somewhat like Hisui, in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. He lumbers off. Yes, good night. A rift in the sky. People falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Alright, thank you guys. Okay, it's sleepy time. So it's a futon, a pot, there's a chest of drawers. Alright. Peace out, guys. I guess. Oh, what's that? Survey tips contains all sorts of useful information to help carry out your survey work. Press the up button to open the menu. Okay. Thank you. Saving your progress. Press the up button to open the menu, then scroll with the ZL or ZR button, and then auto. There's also an autosave function. That's great. That's great. Thanks. Nods at the book. Alright. Rest until tomorrow morning? Yes. Good night, guys. Good night. The next day. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Good morning, Flo. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. I'm awake. I'm awake. Alrighty. So like I said at the beginning of the video, this is Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm gonna start saying Arceus to avoid people correcting me, but whatever. Yep, this will be a regular thing. We'll try to take care of all of the story missions as best as possible, and each video will probably be a new story mission. With either, I'm not quite sure if I will do off-screen Pokemon catching and training, or if I'll just like put it into the video and speed it up. I don't. We'll find out how that works, but. So anyways, this is Legends Arceus. Thank you guys very much for watching, and yep, peace out.